What we then need to do is we need to first divide by 2. Because you can't get the square root of 18. Okay? You can't get the square root of 32. It's not a square number. So what you always, actually, whenever the question says factorize, the first thing you always try to do is see, can I get a common factor? Before you even try the difference of squares. You probably remember that from grade 9. Always first look for a common factor. So there is a common factor here. I can take out 2 over here, and I can take out 2 over there. That's a common factor. So I can first say it's going to be 2, and then bracket 9x squared minus 16m to the power 6. So that's my first step. Always with any factorizing question, even with the trinomials, when you do the trinomials, you also first look for a common factor. Now we can carry on inside. Now we can say, okay, so now that I found my common factor 2, I'm left with 9x squared, which has a square root of 3x, 16m to the power 6, which has a square root of 4m to the power 3. Okay, because you divide the exponent by 2, 6 divided by 2 is 3. And here, you just get the same with the plus, the minus and the plus. Okay, so just always remember with factorizing to first look for a common factor and then find a difference of squares.
Also, why don't you put that equation next to the
Which equation?
the 9x?
9x squared?
Why don't you put that one
Yeah.
in the answer like you did in that?
No, because this is a minus, so we factorize this. We said the factor, when you factor, there's no plus next to it. It's just this one. So we factor. You're going to see with this one now. Have a look at this one. Now here we're going to say the square root is x to the power 4 minus y to the power 4, x to the power 4 plus y to the power 4. Okay? Difference of squares, square root of 8, 4, 8, 4, and then a minus and the plus. That's right. But now look at this one, x to the power 4 minus y to the power 4 is a difference of squares. Again. So now we can take only this one and say this becomes x squared minus y squared and x squared plus y squared. And then this last part stays like that, x to the power 4 plus y to the power 4. So you see this plus part stays like that. But this one was factorized again because it was the difference of squares. Now we're still not done. Okay? Because now this one is the difference of squares. This is a plus, they stay like that, but this one, difference of squares, can be factorized again. So now it's going to be x minus y, x plus y, and then those two stay the same. X squared plus y squared, x to the power 4 plus y to the power 4. Okay. And then we are done. So every time when there's a negative and 2 squares, you gotta factorize it again. Now there is one more negative, but it's not a square anymore. It's not a square root. You can't get the square root. And these ones are all positive, so you can't do anything with them. So now you are done.
So can we go just straight to the last?
No, you have to show the steps. How you got there.